Greetings from the swamps, I'm Andy, and today I bring you Transformers, Generations, War for Cybertron, Cliffjumper, yay! And I know some of you are thinking, about effing time you did a Transformers review, and I would like to say, I picked this guy up right before Christmas and I still haven't opened him yet, so I figured we could take a first look together. So here is the beast known as Cliffjumper. And right out of the package I have to say that I'm pretty impressed. And on a side note, for all of you who know how much I hate twist ties, I'm so happy they reverted to using these. A little snip snip, and you're ready to go. Now after talking to a few people, the most common consensus is that he's just a repaint of this guy. And even though they look the same side by side, the head sculpt really makes it for me. I mean, these two are really always considered brothers in arms. Besides, if you're gonna set up your War for Cybertron Autobots in the Charlie's Angels pose, you have to have that third member of the team to really make it work. I love the addition of the silver, with the slight yellow on the chest, and the little variations in paint all over really breaks up this figure nicely. And he's got these really cool energy blades that I guess would be good for cutting pizza, but I personally can do without. I think something as simple as putting the blaster in a different hand than Bumblebee really makes him stick out. And as you can see with the super fast editing, there is tons of articulation and posability that you can get with Cliffjumper. I know a lot of people have complained about the lankiness of him and Bumblebee, but it really doesn't bother me. And there's also been a lot of complaints about transformation. So what I'm going to do for you is show you the easiest way to transform this mold. All you do is simply take the figure in one hand, stretch this hand out, and then Shazam, a super squashed up Cybertronian spy car. I really dig the fact that you can go from something this size to this. I think that deserves an applause for the designers. And again, I think it's ingenious how the slight paint detailing makes the hugest difference between these two guys. I like the little yellow details they put in, along with the clear red mixed with the clear orange, really makes them stand out. And just how streamlined he looks all the way through. When you flip him around, there's not too much robot kibble, and I really appreciate that. Especially considering how big this figure started off with in robot mode. And the addition of putting the gun right here in the back for storage is ingenious. It really does evoke something that you would see straight out of Cybertron. Straight out of Cybertron, a crazy mofo named Cliffjumper. So I know for most people who have Bumblebee already, Cliffjumper's not going to be on top of your list. But I personally think he should be. He's a great character, the fact they gave him a different head and paint scheme altogether really nails it home. And so far there's only 5 figures that they released for War for Cybertron. So if we want to see any more, you really gotta support what they're doing. Plus it's Cliffjumper, how could you go wrong? So I would say pick him up. Transformers, Generations, Cliffjumper.